Today I'm here with Sam and we are going to put two hammers to the test. I'm Sean and today I'm here with Mr. Sam. We are comparing hammers, specifically the two most common hammers used on the job site around here. The 22-ounce Estwing.
I got the TB3 Stiletto.
These hammers are going to be put head to head in a competition. These are not our daily use hammers. I have, for my daily use hammer, a 14-ounce Stiletto with a wooden handle.
Yeah, and I've been rocking the Milwaukee 17-ounce framing hammer.
Neither of us are new to swinging a hammer. We've actually both won our local buck and doe hammer nail competition.
Okay, you brought it up. But I gotta say this. Speaking of which, we were at Sean's buck and doe, and of course he's got the hammer and nail competition, and I got something to prove.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, that was a good one. So. The whole night I'm going back and forth with actually your mom, my dad, and was it Melissa, your wife's grandpa?
Yeah.
So, and somehow we all got in and we all tied. So they're doing a playoff round or whatever it is. It doesn't matter however many, but long story short, we did a one nail, least amount of hits. And my dad actually went and he got it down to like a 3/4 of an inch with like one hit and then bent it over. Right? I go next.
You had it in the bag.
I go next and I crushed it. It was just a clean. I wanted consistency. I got it. I knew that everyone else was gonna crack under pressure. Cool.
Like 3 or 4 hits kind of?
I think I actually did 4.
Yeah, but it's clean.
You know what? I think we all did 3 to get into the round, but I think I might have done it in 5.
Okay.
Just because I knew it was one nail.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted that last little tap to put it all the way in, put it
Yeah.
home. Your grandfather goes and he's hammering in, it's great, you know, got it all the way down, but the MC of his wedding jumps in there and like calls it off. He's like, oh, he's got it. And it's still sticking out of the wood, at least a half an inch, and stopped it, the extra hit. I
gave him the win.
Gave him the win. I was a little hurt for a long time. Well, clearly, because I'm still bitter.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna cut you off right there, all right? So what we're doing today is comparing the 22-ounce Estwing and the TB3 Stiletto. So we're gonna mess around with these hammers a little bit because they're not our dailies before we get into it.
Let's go. I think I hit a knot. Let's say though, this is a nice hammer, dude.
We got a number of competitions planned. We are going to save the best for last. We're going to start with how far you can put a nail in with a single hit. We're going to have 2 nails per hammer, and Sam's gonna be starting us off, so he'll get his nails prepped now.
We'll start with the Estwing. Obviously, it's a little bit more familiar.
All right, so as much as this is about the hammers today, whenever I hang out with this guy back here, everything turns into a competition. Well, I'm not gonna let him win this one.
Okay.
All right, remember Sam, you miss, you miss. This is, you only get one swing.
Okay. These are at different heights. There we go. That's about right?
Oh. Those are pretty far in.
Consistent.
Oh, all right. I'm jumping in there.
Sounds good. Oh my gosh. This is such a stupid competition. I don't know why we do one hits. Like, that's not anything like an actual job site. When are you gonna sit there and be like, oh, I gotta put my nail in with one hit? All right, I'm not gonna lie though, I'm a little happy with my Estwing shot, but you know what? The saving grace on the Stiletto is at least I've never really used the hammer before, so I'm gonna, you know, that's why I missed. Okay, it happens.
Okay, nails are set. Sam started with the Estwing, so I'm gonna start with the Estwing. See where we're at, I guess. Okay. No! All right, this one's bigger. I gotta hit it. Woo! Oh, I bent it.
All right, so our next competition is a little bit more practical. What we're actually gonna be doing is putting 5 nails in each hammer into this wall behind me. Similar to as if you were doing siding down the wall. So we're gonna be doing 2-inch roofing nails, and we are gonna basically walk down 5 studs with each hammer. And I went first last time, so Sean here is gonna be taking lead for us.
Is there any rules on what height we can?
Yeah, so let's run between our waist and our neck, as if we were going up a stage, up a wall, we would be somewhere in that's where I'd like to be hanging out.
I got you.
All right, so best of luck.
All right.
Okay, this guy's got no chance. No chance here, okay? Siding, that's me. I did siding every day for 10 years. And on top of that, I think the guy's getting soft. You gotta keep in mind that the dude doesn't even work in construction anymore, okay? He hangs out in the shop here and runs us volunteers here at Organized Chaos. Like, he's not out here slugging nails and working, come on.
Ow! All right, time for the Estwing. I hope Sam didn't notice I hit my finger.
All right, this Sam guy, you know, he just had a baby that not that long ago. All he's been doing is staying at home with his kid, taking pictures, you know, filming around here. He doesn't know how to swing a hammer anymore.
3, 2, 1. I was feeling pretty good. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I got 3 in my hand.
All right, so through a board above our head here, we're going to do some above the head shots. I think with you're gonna see a difference maybe in this one with the weight of the Estwing compared to the Stiletto, but we'll see. You're up first, man. I went first last time.
All right, let's do this. Okay, in 3, 2.
I have a feeling he's gonna bend something. Yeah, look at him struggling over there.
There we go. So not bad, not bad. Now I'm swapping over to the Stiletto. It definitely feels much lighter when you're doing this type of thing. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Whew.
3, 2, 1. Woo! 3, 2, 1. so we're on to the final, and I think probably the most important competition. We are going to be putting in 10 3.5-inch nails with each hammer to compare the hammers, because it's about what hammer goes in, what does the best. And so we're gonna compare those into spruce, and we're gonna time it. Sam, you wanna get ready? I'm gonna grab the sawhorses.
Let's do it.
All right, so I'm feeling pretty good. This is a money competition. This is where I shine, putting 10 nails in back to back. I love this, but there's no chance I'm losing to Sean today. I feel like I'm going good against him, but there's no chance I'm losing to Sean today. Little secret, you're doing 10 nails. Slip in a couple 2.5s, 3.5s. You'll never know. You just fly through them, one hit, move on.
Okay, we're going in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, back up. What is, hey, that looks smaller.
Shoot.
That's what I thought, that is smaller. That's it, you got 11 nails. You get a nail penalty, that's it.
All right, Sean caught me. So I have a 1 nail penalty now. So I'm rolling 11 nails for each hammer. We're still starting with the Stiletto. So let's give her a go. In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, because we're doing 10 nails, we're gonna swap me in with the Stiletto to start with, give a little bit of break, just to make it a little more fair for each hammer. Okay, so, I guess I'm gonna go in this area here. 3, 2, 1.
Might have been a bad decision starting with the Stiletto, because this definitely feels a little heavier now. Okay, re-rolling in 3, 2, 1. Done.
I have my 10 nails and my Estwing. I'm pretty happy I don't have 11. And we're gonna start right away. I'm gonna probably stick to this area. I saw Sam move right across, but I'm probably gonna stick around here. In 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna have to pick that one up. Okay, so I have the numbers here in front of us on what the times were for those two hammers in the 10 nail competition. But before I start talking about those, I just want to hear how you felt about that hammer.
So like right off, I've never swung this hammer, Stiletto, the 15-ounce Stiletto before to pound nails in. You know, I've looked at them in the store a couple times, but I've never actually got to play around with it. But you know what? Right off the bat, like, I just want to say this is a very nice hammer. This
feels fantastic.
Phenomenal in my hand. It pounds nails in. I mean, you and I are new to pounding nails.
Nope.
We can probably grab any hammer and do it
I can pick up a 12-ounce and still pound a nail in, but
when I grab this just feels good in your hand, and it's like it knows what it's here to do.
Yeah.
And it does it, you know?
Yeah, so when you pick up this hammer compared to that hammer, you feel a difference.
Yeah.
Just like when you pick up this hammer compared to like a cheap hammer, there is a difference. Like this is a good hammer.
Very
this
good
feels good.
Absolutely. And no shade for the Estwing.
No.
Absolutely
But
not.
when you move up to here, you're picking up a Cadillac kind of
Sure.
thing, right? And you know it. You know it when when you swing that hammer. You know it.
Absolutely.
So, moving on, the numbers. So, Sam and I both had pretty comparable numbers. Sam was consistently quicker on both hammers than I was. With the Stiletto, Sam pounded 11 nails in 36 seconds. Now he did pound 2 nails together twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's still 11 nails went into the board. And so he did that in 36 seconds. I did this 10 nails in 38 seconds with this hammer. Now when we move over to the Estwing, Sam put it in 39 seconds.
Now I just want to add, we did the Estwing second.
Oh, we did.
So it actually makes a big difference. We've been pounding nails all day, and then we did this competition at the end. So 10 nails with the Stiletto, and then having to do the 10 nails at the end with the heavier hammer probably played a little bit of a factor.
Yeah, so your time difference was 3 seconds.
Fair.
It was like 0.3 of a second different per nail.
Yes. Now I want to add, I am swinging the Estwing.
That's true.
Consistently.
Yes.
Still, this is.
It's a hammer.
It's a hammer I'm very comfortable with, and
yeah, that is
so,
true.
I mean, I know you've switched fully to the Stiletto.
I have the wooden handle Stiletto.
So for me, the Estwing is still very comfortable. I use it all the time.
So you had a 3-second difference between the two. When I moved over to the Estwing, my time was 45 seconds. So I had a 7-second difference between the two. So over 10 nails, that's less than a second per nail when you're actually looking at the times. But there's more to it than that.
So more to it. How did you feel after pounding 10 nails with each hammer?
Like, I could feel it more in my forearm.
Absolutely.
When you're pounding hard 10 nails,
you can fatigue.
You can,
right?
And we're not always pounding nails straight down.
No, that's true. So I mean, that was probably the biggest notice I had with rocking the Stiletto is when I was pounding nails either straight in at my chest or up over my head. Yeah. That's a big difference and noticeable difference when you grab the one to the other, because there's just so much strike force with this 15 ounce. I believe it swings like a 28 ounce.
Yes.
Is what they're claiming. So that's actually more like strike force and power than the 22 ounce would have.
Yeah.
And it's lighter, so you don't fatigue the same, and you can keep hitting those nails hard up.
The weight isn't fighting against you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, and so the final thoughts, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I still like this hammer.
Absolutely.
It pounded nails almost the same speed straight down. This hammer is nice.
It's so good. I almost want to compare it to like a luxury item. It's really not necessary.
Yeah.
But to somebody that's gonna appreciate it, use it, and like actually could make a difference in their day-to-day because they're full-time framing, full-time pounding nails, it'll be noticeable.
You're gonna have to pound more than 10 nails a day.
Exactly.
To justify that. I would say you have to pound more than probably 50 nails a day to justify the switch.
I mean, I love it, but I still, at the end of the day, don't think for my workflow, for my trades, it's not an investment that I'm lining up to do.
If I was still in full-time framing, I would be getting that hammer.
Oh, for sure, but
yeah.
If you're just starting out, this video may not be for you. You may not be in a market for a Stiletto. That may not be a wise investment, but we do have a video out for you where we talk in depth about the 22 ounce Estwing and why we suggest that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to know more about these hammers or any other tools we use in the shop, we'll have them listed in the description below.
And if you're stopping by for the first time or haven't already and are interested, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you back in the shop soon.
Peace.